Awesome. Welcome, everyone. Agnes here. I'm so excited that you took time out from your day and so excited that you want to learn about the retreat. I have a dear colleague and friend, Linda, here, who's also been on a retreat with me before in the past. So just in case I don't get clear, we'll have as much a variety of opinions and everything else too. So, okay. So why a retreat? And we're all having challenges. I think the last year, 15 months have been very challenging for us, not only because of life going on, but a lot of new things going on or strange things, whatever. But life is, I believe, always happening for our good, for the universe is always supporting us. So anyone want to share about some of the challenges they've been having recently? Any special things like health or family or anything like that? Anyone want to share?
Too overwhelming.
Overwhelming. Okay. Anything special? Linda, you want to share? Just in general.
Well, I'm dealing with, I'm dealing with the sale of my apartment building in Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm dealing with still the grief over my mother's transition, and the thyroid issue, the weight gain, and also my place in life. I was a flight attendant for 38 years, and I was always on the go, coming and going. I did so many trips. And then when I retired, I had 2 part-time jobs in Chicago. Then I came down to Louisville to care for my mother in the apartment building. And very soon, I'm not going to have a lot to do. I do have a rental in Chicago, but I'm searching for my purpose for this next age, for this next golden age.
Okay, well, that's exciting. I'm so thank you for sharing. Being vulnerable.
Yeah, very.
Anyone else want to share about any challenges? Becky, maybe one or something?
Yeah, so my sister died in January, and I was the power of attorney, so I'm still doing all of the stuff, but I'm almost done clearing out her locker, so good things are coming again. I'm still just struggling with that whole process. It was over 2 years that she was ill, and so most of the grief is done, but I'm still suffering from that, I believe.
Okay, well, thank you for sharing.
Oh, can I give a resource? Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, everyone knows about her, but there was a man who worked with her, David Kessler. And he has a lot of information, classes, support for grief. So if anyone's interested, you can seek him out, David Kessler.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right. And Donna, can you hear us? Donna? Okay, well, if you don't, not able to share, that's fine. I hope you can hear me, right? If you can hear me, you can type yes in the chat at the bottom. Okay, she says she can hear and see us, so that's awesome. So sometimes we have transitions or things that happen and we want to know what's next in our life. And that's exciting. It's very exciting to be looking forward to what's next, I think. So, and health is always something I think that we can always get better at. I'm always thinking of something new and better
Great.
for myself. And relationships, they are like so important in our lives. And Marianne Williamson, one of my favorite teachers, says that without relationships we cannot grow and become what we want to become, because relationships are there to teach us and to inspire us, what either on what we want to be or don't want to be, I guess. So if you're looking to make new friends, have new relationships with people or with money, new adventures, then a retreat may be just the thing for you. And my retreat, like I said, is designed to answer a lot of these questions. And I'll just share a couple minutes about myself, not a lot. I'm a former nurse practitioner, and I've had issues of loneliness for much of my life. I sort of swept it under the rug or covered it up with busyness, what I call busyness, because there was always things in life that could entertain me with, you know, there's a husband, a job, a cooking to do, cleaning, stuff, social outings, all these things that are like, I call distractions, busyness things. And while I had this amazing like transformation awareness that happened one day when I met with this person who was a physician, and she also was, I guess, lonely. She had a lot of challenges, but when she left my life, I was feeling really, really, what I would say, upset. I cried. I felt like, I don't know, abandoned even. But a friend recommended this book. I read it. It changed my life. And I just had this awareness that I could create more for myself. And that book was Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins. So I really changed. I started learning things like, I had already learned the emotion code, emotional healing. Oh, we have one more. Welcome. I'm just excited you're here. We started, but I was just sharing a little bit about myself. I'm Agnes, and I'm a nurse practitioner, and former. I transitioned into wellness after this sort of emotional experience because most of my life I had felt lonely. But I came into awareness that I was blocking connection in my life. I was blocking myself from more love. And I became aware of that after I encountered or had an experience with a person who stayed at my house for about 19 days, I'd say. But I really had this change. It was a new awareness. So, awareness is an important part of healing. And I changed. I learned these many ways to empower myself. And one of the things that I had was a lot of limiting beliefs. And when I learned theta healing, and I became a teacher of it as well, I just empowered myself with more empowering beliefs. Theta healing is in some way like hypnosis, but I call it hypnosis on steroids. It's even more powerful than hypnosis. So I just love sharing. And So I want to ask, first of all, I'll just tell you about the retreat too. It's July 31 to August 1 in Racine, Wisconsin. And they told me that if you want to come, you just have to tell me. They've set a whole block of rooms for our retreat, 11 rooms. And if you want to bring a spouse or a friend, everyone gets a private room unless you bring a spouse or someone like that. You can share the room. The rooms are $70 per night. It's recommended if you're driving more than an hour to get there that you come Friday night, but you don't have to. So it's $70 for one night. And if you stay Friday night, it's another $70. The meals are like catered. It depends on how many people are there. So far, they have like 3 private persons doing like a private retreat. So the meals are like, I'd say $31 a day. But breakfast is $8, lunch is $13, and dinner is $10. So if for like all day Saturday, it would be like $31. Sunday, it's probably just breakfast and lunch because we're going to be done around 3:30 at the latest. Any questions about the retreat center or anything like that? So you just have to tell me that you're coming and what meals you'll be there for and how many nights. That'll
So-
save you the trouble of calling.
Agnes, did you? They were bringing in the meals, they're catering the meals?
It depends on how many are there. Yeah, they have the capacity to, have them pre-catered or whatever. So if you have any special considerations, like one lady can't have beef, she has some health issues, so she's gluten-free, dairy-free, things like that. They can accommodate a number of things. And so all you have to do, you don't have to call them. It's easier just to let me know and I'll just tell them when you're coming and they'll give you a separate bill for your stay there and the meals. So my question then is, how can we create positive, lasting change in our life?
You're asking us?
Well, I'm just asking that as a rhetorical question, I guess. Yeah, we're going to discover in the retreat and from some of my amazing teachers as well. I love Michael Cotton, Dr. Joe Dispenza. There's some of my retreat leaders, teachers, and they talk about how to create change. And I have some of their formulas, so I'm going to share these at the retreat. So it really involves understanding our subconscious mind and how to work in harmony between the conscious and the subconscious. And there's practical steps that we can take to do this. If you want to create good health, positive emotions, anything like that. So I learned higher brain living, which is, we're going to learn parts of it to create a map or resolutions for our life at the retreat. And we're going to learn certain breath work and energy centers on our bodies to activate, to send more energy to our brain. But it's going to be part of the process that we're going to do. We're going to focus. I sent the schedule. If you didn't get it, I can share my screen. I don't know, Pavel, did you get the schedule?
I'm not sure. I just looked at the email you sent. I think it was earlier today or yesterday.
Okay, all right, probably didn't get it. So the retreat starts at 9 a.m. sharp on Saturday, July 31. We're gonna start with some exercise. Probably one of my favorites that I was encouraged by one of my friends to do. It's called the nitric oxide dump. And we're going to have a little morning meditation, visioning. We're going to talk about emotional healing, trapped emotions. So this is all under our mind. There's 4 aspects of our life that we create in: the mind, the body, health, relationships, and the last one is our external creations. And that involves money, our career, anything creative that we do in the world. So we're going to focus on our mind, getting rid of trapped emotions and some limiting beliefs. So there'll be little meditations like I'm going to do today. I'm going to do one if you can stay for unshakable confidence. And then I'll share a lot of things about health, including my envisioning your health exercise. I say this little exercise every single day, twice a day, and my health is really good. And then we're going to talk about detoxing, fasting, parasites, hydration of the body. Hydration is key. And then you can write your body health, what I call resolutions. And there's a specific formula that we have from Higher Brain Living to do that in. And it's written, it uses breath work and certain energy points on the body. Same for all our 4 areas of life. So the next thing we'll do is our relationships. And we'll talk about how to be conscious in our communication and what to do when you're triggered. And I have a meditation for releasing blocks for loving yourself. I have a handout on, it's on my website too, 10 ways to choose joy and more love today in your life. And I thought I would share a special meditation from someone I know called the healing of the energy centers or chakras. And then there's a special exercise to release your heart wall so you can have more openness to receiving love and just giving love. And then the body and brain yoga, either indoors or outdoors. They'll probably be outdoors unless it's raining. And I didn't think of this, but if you want to bring a yoga mat, you can. It's not required, but it might be. If you have one, please bring one. And then before dinner, we'll do some journaling. And if you come Friday night, we'll do some journaling and just group discussion. So breakfast is 8 a.m. Dinner is, I believe, 5:30 to 6. And then after dinner, we'll do the journaling and finishing your writing for your life resolutions that we discussed. We discussed the mind, the health, relationships. And on Sunday morning, we'll start with meditation. And we'll work right into money and abundance. A meditation to create and release money blocks, to release money blocks and create more abundance. How's that? And how to form new patterns for yourself in your life. How to make sure that your conscious and subconscious are in harmony. And we might even discuss releasing blocks, upper limit blocks to how much money and abundance can flow into our life. And then I have scheduled before lunch a little forgiveness meditation, and then a beach walk, or they have a beautiful labyrinth. Maybe we'll do the labyrinth and we'll do the Buddhist loving kindness meditation. And then 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock is lunch on Sunday. Then we'll discuss the potentiate your DNA, consent forms, and then I'll do the ceremony. This is a very special sound healing from one of my teachers, mentors that I'm certified in. And his name is Saul Luckman. It's called the Regenetics Method, and the potentiate your DNA is about healing all your chakras, putting new energy into your DNA, because there are things in the environment that affect our DNA, but we have the power to release and change our own DNA. Bruce Lipton and other people talk about it. Our DNA is very susceptible to our intention. So when we have powerful intentions, we use sound healing as well to just put new energy, information. Energy is information into our DNA. And this potentiate your DNA has had amazing benefits for a lot of people. And it also strengthens the chakras. It actually, for the whole thing to complete, takes 9 months for all of your chakras and DNA to be realigned and with more harmony. And sometimes the founder of this process, this Regenetics method, he himself was harmed by a number of vaccines that he had as a young person, probably over 20, 25 years ago. He was harmed by vaccines, and he found this method very, very powerful for him. I mean, it's amazing how little we know about the chakras, the human body, and how to transform, limitations on our own spiritual well-being. But anyhow, I hope that you will have more awareness of this after and during the retreat. Any questions? Oh, and there's a bonus too of removing your heart walls. So if you haven't heard of a heart wall, it's an energetic field around your heart meant to protect it from hurt, but often it blocks us from feeling more love and joy. And these energies around the heart are called trapped emotions. And most of these are inherited from our parents and our ancestors. So I am very passionate about bringing this to your awareness so you can release these heart walls. There's 2. It's easy and simple. If you would go to someone else just for this process alone, it would cost you probably a minimum of $150, but I'm very skilled at muscle testing, and I combine theta healing to make it quicker and more powerful for you. So Rumi said in the 13th century, he said, our task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers that we have built against it. I like to share a quote from Panache Desai too. He says, love is not something that we seek, it's something that we awaken within ourselves. So I look forward. Is there any questions? I'm going to do the meditations now because I want to respect everyone's time. I'm sure I appreciate you being here. So if there's no questions, I'll go straight into my meditation. It's a theta healing meditation. So we're going to release some beliefs, and we're going to ask God, Creator, whatever you believe in, our higher self, that as they apply to you or me, to release them, because sometimes we don't, or like most of the time, we don't know what's in our subconscious mind. But when we ask for God, Creator, our higher selves to release them as they apply to us, then we don't have to necessarily use muscle testing and the other tools that I use to release. So it can be released just by consenting and letting our higher self, Creator, see as it applies to us. Because I can tell you, our ancestors had similar limitations in terms of what they thought was possible and about the fears they had. These are all part of the universal experience, and we all have some of these in some way. I may not be 100% comprehensive for everything, but it's very powerful. So if you're ready, I'd like you to just close your eyes and take in like 3 deep breaths. So take them in slowly and let it out. Exhale. And inhale again. And exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Let's feel unconditional love pour into every cell in our body like a waterfall. Let's imagine that we are walking on the seashore, or maybe we're out in beyond space and time and connect to the Creator of all that is on the 7th plane of existence. And if you like that water image, feel the waves gently rolling over the sand and over your toes. So, Creator of all that is commanded to resolve on the history level and clear cancel on the soul core and genetic level and send to God's light, including any resentments of me towards God, myself, or all that is for the beliefs. So we're going to release limiting beliefs now. So you can say yes to yourself or silently with me. You don't have to, I'll just read them. And if you release them, you can say yes. I would recommend that you release all, because then we're going to download a more empowering program so that we're like erasing the bad stuff from the hard drive of our subconscious mind and empowering our subconscious with empowering beliefs. Creative all it is, I release lack of confidence. Yes. So say yes with me, just yes. I release, I am unsupported. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I am alone. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I am unworthy of confidence. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I am not beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
I release, it is not safe to be beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I must work hard and struggle to have my desires and abundance. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I do not respect and honor myself. Yes.
Yes.
I release that I see lack in myself or a lack of divine gifts. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I am unworthy of love. Yes.
Yes.
I release, it is not safe to be confident. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I fear speaking. Yes.
Yes.
I release, I am not a great conversationalist. Yes.
Yes.
And it is commanded to fill me with. So this is the new programs for the subconscious mind. So I'll just read them, and if you want them, you just say yes to yourself, or you can say it out loud or whisper. I have unshakable confidence because I am connected to Creator and confidence. Yes.
Yes.
It is safe for me to be confident. Yes.
Yes.
I accept that I am divinely guided and supported. Yes.
Yes.
I acknowledge that I have divine gifts and I accept my divine gifts. Yes.
Yes.
I make decisions with confidence. Yes.
Yes.
I plan my time efficiently. Yes.
Yes.
I act promptly. Yes.
Yes.
I love my life. Yes.
Yes.
I focus and concentrate easily. Yes.
Yes.
I allow my creative mind to maximize my potential. Yes.
Yes.
I am beautiful because I am a divine child of Creator. Yes.
Yes.
It is safe for me to be beautiful. Yes.
Yes.
My desires and abundance come easily to me. Yes.
Yes.
I respect and honor myself. Yes.
Yes.
Others respect me. Yes.
Yes.
I love myself. Yes.
Yes.
I smile easily. Yes.
Yes.
I am radiant with Creator's joy. Yes.
Yes.
I breathe with grace and ease. Yes.
Yes.
I am a good speaker and I know this is possible. Yes.
Yes.
I am a great conversationalist. Yes.
Yes.
I speak my truth and I know how to access this truth. Yes.
Yes.
I am a great listener. Yes.
Yes.
Every day and in every way, I am better and better. Yes.
Yes.
So we cleanse and wash all soul fragments and anything else Greater feels is required for me, my ancestors' highest and best, will be changed here now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So in theta healing, for something to be real, or in a lot of teachings, we witness it. When we witness it, it becomes real. So we witness this healing on 4 different levels. I will show you them. So the core level is in the front of our brains, and this is from our past. And then we go to the genetic level in the center of our brains, anything genetic. The 3rd level is around our shoulders. That's all our ancestors. And the last level is around our heart. We call it the soul level. So I see for each and every one of you, and you can witness this as yourself, that all these downloads are now present. All these beautiful new affirmations, beliefs are present on all these levels as needed, as Creator feels we need them, as we have accepted them. We witness it as so. So thank you, thank you, thank you. We always are grateful for whatever we're given. Gratitude expands our energy and all energies. So thank you. You can open your eyes, take in another deep breath, breathe in that fresh, pure energy of love, confidence, creativity. You are a powerful creator, so let's start creating. Any questions? Linda, if you have a moment or something, you've been to retreat with me and other events. Do you have anything you want to say? She's coming to this one too.
It just that Agnes is extremely positive, and she knows how to raise awareness, and she knows how to instill confidence in her retreat participants to know that they can transform and change.
Okay, thank you, Linda. Awesome. So
Um,
I look forward to,
oh, Agnes,
yes, sure.
how on the higher brain living part.